Jumpgrid is the latest game from Ian MacLarty, whose name you might recognise from the 2018 Free Play Awards. His puzzle game, Dissembler, won the Excellence in Design Award, and The Catacombs of Solaris, a wonderfully surreal experience, won the Free Play Award itself. MacLarty has taken his talent for the surreal and transformed what could have been a simple puzzle game into the bullet hell-inspired experience that is Jumpgrid. The aim of Jumpgrid is simple: collect all the nodes by navigating your way around a grid. This opens the wormhole which will teleport you to the next level. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Each grid has its own unique obstacles for you to avoid. One incorrect move and the level resets. These obstacles range from a simple moving square to a set of interlocking circles that can easily trap you in a corner, despite the wraparound nature of the grid. The difficulty increases as you ascend through the 4 quadrants that Jumpgrid is divided into. Don't be surprised if you find yourself stuck on a particular grid, trying out different routes only to die over and over again. Eventually, the grid itself will turn against you, moving and twisting across the screen. These puzzles were my favourite as they added an extra layer of challenge. When the grid rotated, I would begin to lose track of where the true top and bottom of the grid were. I would begin moving upwards only to move in the opposite direction. There would also be a new obstacle to contend with, forcing me to move despite the fact that I didn't know which direction I was heading in. I felt an odd mixture of excitement and panic when I played these grids, because they emphasised how important every movement in Jumpgrid is. This feeling dissolved into accomplishment when I finally completed the grid, and, high off that feeling, I carried on playing. The secret genius of Jumpgrid, however, is that there is no set way to solve each grid. You can plan your movements out carefully, judging the distance between each obstacle and the nodes to create your perfect pathway, or you can use speed to your advantage and quickly bounce around the grid. No style of gameplay is wrong in the world of Jumpgrid. Yet, no matter how you play, Jumpgrid is always ready to pull you out of your comfort zone, encouraging you to experiment with your playstyle and take risks. It achieves this through the variety of obstacles and by constantly surprising you with each new grid. Some levels will give you a moment to plan out your moves, while others will give you a second to react before an obstacle kills you. You will keep dying and trying, also that you can enjoy that sweet second of success, before being thrown back into the grid-based madness. I can easily imagine playing Jumpgrid on an arcade machine, inserting more coins every time I die, and getting annoyed at the advice coming from the people watching me play. The artistic style of Jumpgrid certainly does capture the aesthetic of an 80s arcade game. Each quadrant has its own distinct colour palette, and the techno soundtrack sounds like it comes straight from a cyberpunk-inspired movie. The speedrun mode adds to this arcade theme, while also giving Jumpgrid a competitive side. It allows you to test your skills by playing through any of the quadrants as a clock records your time. If you've truly mastered the game, then you can earn a spot on the global ranking board and show off your time to all the other players. Jumpgrid is a highly addictive game with a great sense of style that you can both sink hours into mastering and play in short bursts. The combination of a fast-paced gameplay and variety of challenges manages to make it both an exciting, rewarding experience and a frantic one. Whether you are a puzzle game connoisseur or in the need for some button-mashing fun, then Jumpgrid is an ideal choice. Just remember, you are going to die a lot. Jumpgrid can be found on Steam, itch and the Mac App Store, while Ian MacLarty can be found on his website and Twitter. Most of his games can be found on itch for pay as you want. I've put the links in the description below. Thank you for watching my review. If you like it, please consider subscribing. More videos are on their way.